Hello, everyone. My name is Chaz, and welcome to. Okay. So, sorry about that. And welcome to a brand new video. Some of you might not know. 2 days ago, I made a post of these. So, yeah. It's different from today's post. Yeah. So, the Ember, or IBARA one, she now has a brother that I customized. Yeah, so, but now today's post, so far it's between Jiro, Ochako, grape juice, and the name, that flying girl. The one that gave All Might one for all. Oh. Yeah. Alright. So, and I give you the Swamper. I know it probably sounds weird, but believe me, he looks like Swamp Thing if he was like more human. But he has but Swamper, it sounds like I'm saying like Slapper. That's his tune, or his Swamper and Slapper are like both like first name is a front name, and then yeah. And he is a big brother to that girl that has the one that we saw. Not her. Her, yes. So, yeah. So, when he was born, he wasn't just a ordinary kid. His quirk was actually of Swamp Things from Marvel's or DC. One of those two. He can, that stuff that like comes out of ectoplasm's mouth? Yeah. Well, he has the plants. So he's basically, or him has the plants one. He could make his hands bigger than his entire body. Like he could grab the meteor. And he could throw it around like a baseball bat, or baseball. And he's unaffected by people that have ice or fire quirks. So basically, like Todoroki's can't do nothing to him. Plus, he's also immune to Mina's acid ability. Yeah. And he also, reason why he got created is because of Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Of this man. Yeah. But instead of like making his arms all like do that, his entire body can. So he basically can take a form of a tree, mushroom, anything. Plus, he has long range powers. Sorry about that. And yes, when they were born, the whole, like, yeah, he's too kind heart. So when they were 15, they go to UA. And yeah, he basically lies around, and he can conjure up trees too. So, like, what Injustice 2 game, the thing or Swamp Things is things. Plus, more materials that he like absorbs from his fingers, like the trash or like anything that is like swampy. Yeah, he can absorb it, and he becomes bigger and powerfuler. Like basically, like, okay. So yeah. So when they arrived, and he's very smart, so he was done in about 999, like before even the students or like. So he's like, and he's also the inspiration from another what if person that made a, and is like that, how like the human form, it's on the bottom, but I don't want it to be demonetized. So yeah. So yeah, how she separates her spores. Yeah, that's why he can do the same thing. So yeah, he can break down himself and then turn into basically a plant, and he can talk to plants, like saying, "How are you doing?" and all that stuff. So he one thing that makes him more rage was the machines that are like robots one. So he basically uses his tendrils to destroy all the 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers. Yeah. And yeah, I'm skipping the cannon. Basically, he got Class 1A. He's a new holder of the record. And he was also a big brother, too. Yeah, he's in Class 1A. And what else? Oh, yes, he basically basically did a ball throw. He got like 9,000 million trillion billion kilometers away. Or he got infinity one. As some of them are like impressed that, wow. You know who else is in Class 1A? That I probably said in the last video, like, what if, you know, the news for this channel thing is like I can combine two what ifs things into one. So basically, she is now in this video too. So go check her out if you haven't seen the what if Bright was in My Hero Academia. Because she loves Deku. And for him, because he's a plan, basically, you know, he, like, got the eye, he, like, all eyes on him. Basically, when she fell in love with him, she knew that she wanted him. That mushroom girl wants him, but she's in Class 1B. Yeah. So I'm skipping the here's villains. Yeah. He had to work with another student called Creeper. Yeah. We'll get his backstory in a later video. So yeah. So now we're just focusing on him. So yeah. He basically went to, of course, they went to USJ. They get attacked by the villains. And yeah. He decides to do something really clumsy. He used his power to create a tree, like a goon, right at the USJ's, or no, UA's, as he says, as the pro heroes were standing right in front of them, as he says, we're getting attacked by the villains at USJ right now. As she says, well, you must be the goon of one of our students that he sent. Yep. So yeah, they went and yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on, and yeah. He basically went in, and let's see if we try to kill this creature. As her says, we can't, because Or it's just students. Huh. Yeah. But I would rather be like, I know that I'll probably say this but to just help Mr. Aizawa get out of there. No matter who. Are you still with that? As they all three of them agree. As they all went down. Yeah. He grabs the Nomu's arms and legs as he says, you're pretty tough for a undead creature, you are. As that girl, she uses her powers of like dark flames thing to obliterate the Nomu's back, as he tells her to go aim for the brain. It's Achilles' heel. As she grins and like, yeah. As she aims a little bit higher and aimed right at at the Nomu's brain. As he got Mr. Aizawa out of there. Everything gone wrong. So, yeah, the whole, like, all that stuff. And, yeah. As Mr. Aizawa says, what are you guys doing? Well, we agreed to, like, remove you from that Nomu because that Nomu was ready to kill you. So, yeah. As they are started to be called the Big Three. Or Ultimate Big Three. Or Ultimate... Yeah. So they... like, he could basically... Yeah. So, during the sports festival, the fight arc, who's the one that has to battle against? And him was none other than her. Yeah. I was gonna put his sister against him, but I was like, nah, that's too just funny. Or, yeah. I'm going for a funny, like, commentary, not the serious part. So, yeah. He basically transforms into the spores. And he went inside his own sister's and controlled her body. Yeah. Yeah. some of you people might think that's messed up, or some of you are probably scared about that. As the Midnight's like, wow, so you could control people's bodies, I see. Yeah. As Mushroom Girl is like having inside of like her head, she's like thinking about dating him. Yeah. That's pretty messed up, bro. And Creepy or Creeper, he battled against the him instead of the middle guy. Yeah. As I'm just throwing some random people. As she's just surprised about her brother. Other can fight back. As he says, huh. Usually I don't fight at all. But if it's between a good cause. As he in his speed, agility, yeah. As if I had to create my version of Big Three, it would have been her, him, and him. Yeah, those big three are the very, 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 very top of the student list thing. Yeah. Muriel would be that guy. The Sun Eater would be that guy. And the with the like coiled horns would be her. Yeah. So yeah. Skipping the internships and plus yeah. So then during when they were coming back, Mushroom Girl, that's what I call her, walked up to him before they even entered into a school's grounds. She tells him that her and him should go on a date thing. As he said, he's kind of like surprised about it, but at the same time, yeah. As he says, sure. Okay. As yeah, he nods his head, agreeing with her. As she says, "Are you really?" That As yeah. And then they walked into the school ground, and yeah. The her or hit her like his sister asked her brother or him about what's going on between her and, well, she's in a good mood because she walked up to me and she said that go on a date and all that stuff. As yeah, she she was a little bit surprised when she heard that. Her face looked like I always get her name wrong. Maya, Mina. I don't know how to say her name. So the pink haired girl's face thing, as she couldn't believe that her own brother got asked by her classmate without letting her knowing that, and as yeah, or she knows who she is, as yeah, she's like yeah, she's like her parents when they got home. Her parents were like, "Oh, that's good that the you're dating someone that has a mushroom quirk." Yeah, it makes sense that because basically my mutation is a ability. So yeah, or his quirk is a little bit weaker than Aries is, or not, or it's the opposite of Aries. Instead of going back, like every time he touches something, like rewind, but he goes forward. Basically, if he touches himself, oh, then he'll make himself grow old and die. Yeah. So yeah. But he doesn't want to tell them that but only people that do know is his family and his sister. As yeah, they asked, "What's your quirk?" My quirk is forward time. Basically, sorry to do this. How? Or he touches a rock or of a mountain, and when it did, it got obliterated, demolished. Do you have a decay quirk? No, it's forward time. How it works is if I place like my entire hand and then let go, it shortens up your lifespan. And basically, yeah, you go from younger, like young age, if I could like touch Coda, then he'll be aged up to his parents' same age. Okay. So I'm skipping the rest of it. Radar, all my hit was down but not out. And him worked as a team. Basically, yeah, Bright uses her darkness clones thing, her dark shield thing, and he uses his vines to create double barrier to around All for One. And of course, then he transforms into a wild monster that looks like this. As he's basically went and tore All for One to pieces. Thing is, so yeah, that's what happened when you put, yeah. And I'm skipping the overhaul fight thing, but I'm adding this to it. So the meteors thing was gonna come down onto UA and kill everybody. The heck is this? Okay. So yeah. So the so the big three, or all of them, were running away from UA, or like evacuated, but he decided to say, well, those meteors doesn't harm me. So he literally transformed both of his arms. First, he laid on his back on top of a UA building. As then that happened, stretched his arms out all the way to the end, big enough to grab the meteor. Yeah. As he throws, or he stops the meteor with his own willpower. As he throws the meteor back into outer space, it was pretty heavy though. His body could handle it. So yeah, he basically did that. And he got so tired out from using all of his willpower up, he falls right to sleep. And who's the one that had to grab him? Was Mountain Lady. Lit his entire body as his body looked like crisp, like charcoal. It kind of looks like him. if he was made out of birch wood. Like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? So, yeah. It kind of looked like the everything. It was so like, is he doing okay? Yeah, he just needs some rest. That's what she tells, or actually his sister tells them that he's fine. He was all that willpower that he had and was basically it knocks his butt out if he uses too much. As everyone's like, okay. They're at the hospital to make sure that he didn't have any broken bones. Funny enough, he didn't have any broken bones. And, oh, I forgot to mention, All for One did steal the Swampers' quirk, so I forgot to mention that. And yeah, he basically is quirkless, but not powerless. So yeah. As Mushroom Girl looks at him, and says, "You don't needed that quirk anyway." So, yeah. So basically, she agrees, and they both got married and had 2 kids. Or look how many. If they were their kids, that's what they would look like. But they would had the powers to like do everything. So yeah. So then, yeah, the Dark or Bright got married to Zuko and had 4 kids. And I really don't know what he would be shipped with. Because I know that the sisters that Rinko, no, but I was thinking because he has the same power as her too. But he probably in the next video probably ship him with her. Or make her have double date, like dates him and I don't know, but I'm just throwing some thoughts out there. Okay, so yeah. So this is goodbye. See ya laters.